What the hell? There we go. How's it going? We are ready to get this show on the road. Oh, shoot. I almost closed my computer all the way trying to get the iPad. All right, that's charging. All right, guys. We got 2 of them filled. Going Sunday tonight. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Do something fun. I didn't do anything. That was fun. I guess there was a comma in there. I didn't do anything, comma, and that was fun. So I had a do nothing day. That's what I was looking for. Couple days of golf this week. Went on Friday, went today. It's an amazing game. Not sure how I keep getting worse, but I do. All right, guys, this is the first break. I'm not sure that we're going to try a live fill tonight. I have to get up early in the morning. So I want to get done a little early and having long days. I am leaving for vacation on Friday, so we will be going 2 days this week. Probably Tuesday and Thursday, if I had to guess. But we'll see. All right, guys, here goes the randoms. First up, we had Zach with New England, getting Tampa Bay. Bill, Indy and Pittsburgh. Houston and Cleveland. Zach, San Francisco. Kansas City. Dave, Denver. Miami. Bill, Chicago. Vegas. Vlad, Dallas. Jags. Dave, Washington. Baltimore. Elliot, Detroit. New Orleans. I don't know what's going on with the light. It seems kind of dim in here tonight. Tyler, Cincinnati. Atlanta. Al, Rams, Vikings, Bills, and Eagles. I got 2, 3, 4. Yep. Giants, Titans, Seahawks, and Chargers. Giants, Titans, Seahawks, Chargers. Dustin. Oh, there's a second. Carolina, Arizona, and Nick. The Jets. Get you the Packers. All right. We got Zach, New England, Tampa Bay. Bill, Indy, Houston, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Zach, San Francisco, Kansas City. Dave, Denver, Miami. Bill, Chicago, Vegas. Vlad, Dallas, Jacksonville. Dave, Washington, Baltimore. Elliot, Detroit, New Orleans. Tyler, Cincinnati, Atlanta. Al, Rams, Vikings, Bills, Eagles, Giants, Titans, Seahawks, Chargers. Dustin, Carolina, Arizona. And Nick, Jets, Packers. All right, fellas. Ooh, got the charger on this. Don't want to knock anything over. Man, it's been a long Sunday. I usually try to sleep in on Sunday. Today, we had an early tea time, my son and I. And, man, kick my ass having to get up early. It wasn't that the tea time was so early. It's just we had to drive about an hour to get there. And I like to get there early and hit on the driving range before we go. All right, we're going 4 to 9, 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're on the number 5 tonight. Everything will be randomized 5 times. What was that? Oh, it's from Friday. Okay. All right, let me get it pulled up. TV tip of the week. The new Last Airbender is on Netflix. I've been watching it. Looks pretty good. Hey, Al, you too. Hopefully everybody did something fun. The Last Airbender was a cartoon on Nickelodeon, and Netflix made it a live action show. And it has been pretty good. Season 1 was great. Season 2 is not quite as good. 121, 194. That'd be 21. I see it. 94. I see it too. I'm wearing my glasses. I can see a whole lot farther. 21 and 94. Let's see what we got. $21. And 94. All right, guys, here we go. Box 21. Good luck. It's a Charger. Al. Been on fire. All right, Al, let's see what we got on this one. Get out of there. Both earpieces, Schwartz authenticated, and a name I've never had before. Hall of Fame 1979. Gotta know it because you can read it so clearly. Old guys sign their autographs so much cleaner. Ron Mix, Hall of Fame 1979. 1979. Way back there. Nice hit, Al. Hall of Famer for the Chargers. Ron Mix. Nice. All right, next up, box 94. Yep, that was right. See what we got. Box 94. Seattle. Al. The Seahawks. Al with the sweep. Mostly on minis. Man, it seems like a lot of those guys sign a lot of minis and not so many full size. I don't get it. One earpiece is in the bag. This one is Schwartz authenticated. Kind of a throwback type of night. Haven't had Steve in there for a while. Oh, my chair just broke. Steve Largent, Seattle Seahawks. Nice hits, Al. I gotta move my chair real quick. That's my chair falling apart. Good grief. Nice hits, Al. I do not think we're going to do a live fill. I'm freaking exhausted tonight. I'm going to have to get to bed so I can get to work, so I can get home, so I can do it all over again. Man, at some point they got to make the weekend longer than the work week. At least split it up 4 to 3. If every week was a 3-day weekend, then you get the Monday holiday and you'd have a 4-day weekend. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, at that point, I'd probably whine for 4-day work week. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely would like more weekend. This was a pretty good one. I did have Friday off, which I'm sure a lot of y'all did too. I was sitting there waiting for the mail all day. Didn't realize mail wasn't running, but hey, what do you do? All right, guys, this is going to be our last break of the night. Started it off with a couple Hall of Famers. Getting a little low on boxes. I got to do a big refill. Let it go down a little bit before vacation about every year. And then during vacation, I'll have 100 helmets show up. Kind of fun to get home to the living room stacked full. All right, guys, here we go. This second break, we had Dave with Denver, New England, and Pittsburgh, Houston, Kansas City, and Green Bay. Tyler, Cincinnati, Philly. Nick, the Rams, the Browns. Al, San Fran, Dallas, and Minnesota, Arizona, Chargers, and Commanders. Bill, Indy, Chicago, and Detroit. Get out of there. Seattle, Buffalo, and Jacksonville. Elliot, the Giants, Titans. Excuse me. Dustin, the Bucks, Panthers. Nick, Vegas, Atlanta. Vlad, the Jets, the Ravens. And Jeff, Miami. There it is. Get you New Orleans. This is going to be our last one, fellas. We got Dave with Denver, Houston, New England, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, and Green Bay. Tyler, Cincinnati, Philly. Nick, Rams, Browns. Al, San Fran, Dallas, Minnesota, Arizona, Chargers, and Commanders. Bill, Indy, Chicago, Detroit, Seattle, Buffalo, Jacksonville. Elliot, Giants, Titans. Dustin, Tampa Bay, Carolina. Nick, Vegas, Atlanta. Vlad, Jets, Ravens. Jeff, Miami, and I didn't write down your freaking random. Good grief. That's all right. It's not, if the team not on there, I'll know it's your random. I know I pulled it, but forgot to write it down. All right, guys, 5 times for 2 boxes. One of those nights. A little bit sleepy. It was hot all weekend. We golfed on Friday And it was a little bit later in the day, and man, it was 95 degrees. Uncomfortable. Today we went early, still hot. New Orleans, thank you, Jeff. I thought it was. Yeah, that temperature just kind of whipped me. We're going to Florida next week. Kind of excited if I can get my son or my wife to go with me. I'll golf while we're down there. My older son is going vacation the following week. All right, that's 5 times. We got box 80 and 48. I see 48 and I see 80. Got him. Never golfed in Florida. I think we're going to the Pensacola area maybe. Hopefully it'll be a good one. $80 and $48. My new goal is to play golf and catch a fish in all 50 states. So far with golf, I've got one state knocked off, which would be Ohio. Fishing, I've got quite a few. Alaska, I think, is going to be the biggest challenge. We'll see. All right, first up, box 48. Here we go. Good luck, fellas. Box 48 is the winner. Rams. The LA Rams. That was Nick. Nick grabbed the Rams. Gets the Eclipse. Blue on the side. Both earpieces, Beckett authenticated on this Eclipse. And there it is, Hall of Fame 20. Is that Isaac? Isaac Bruce, I believe. Yep, Isaac Bruce. Nice hit, Nick. Hitting the Hall of Famer. The greatest show on turf. That 99 season was fun. Not as a Steeler fan so much, but just watching football, what the Rams were doing that year was amazing. Remember Trent Green going down and Dick Vermeil crying on TV because his starting quarterback was out. Kurt Warner came in and just destroyed the whole league. It was something to see for sure. New Orleans. It's a Saint. That was the last random going to Jeff. This one is a VSR4. It is authentic. TriStar authenticated. I cannot remember who this is. Maybe somebody will. There it is. TriStar authenticated. Jared Cook. Jared Cook. New Orleans Saints. VSR authentic. he still in the league? I think. Yeah, he's been out for a little while. It was a tight end. Pretty good one at that. Nice hit, Jeff. Jared Cook. Not a Saint for a long time. Joe Horn would have been freaking awesome. Yeah, Jared Cook. Almost forgot about him. Ended up with 553 receptions, 7,200 yards, 45 touchdowns. Pretty good career. Got him on the Authentic VSR4. Nice hit. Definitely never had Jared Cook before on any of his teams. Try to get some stuff we've never seen before. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get to bed. I think I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll see. But definitely on Thursday, because that'll be the day before I'm leaving on vacation. I'm leaving on Friday in the afternoon. So we'll do our thing on Thursday, and that'll be the last one. My son said he might want to do it while I'm gone, but I won't guarantee that. So I'll find out from him what he wants to do, and then I'll let you know. All right, guys, we had Steve Largent, Ron Mix, Isaac Bruce, and Jared Cook. All right, fellas, I appreciate the fills. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too, and I will see you next time.